Donald Trump. We don't deserve him.
Thank you. Hold your applause until the next segment. Trump talks about God and that stupid Swedish broad during a recent Oval Office Q&A. That's short for question and answer, Tom. President spoke about the importance of religion and his upcoming prayer initiative celebrating America's 250th birthday. I wonder, are we dealing, as you know, with all of the different and not just evangelical Christians?
We're dealing, as you know, with all of the different and not just evangelicals, Christians. We're dealing with lots of different faiths, religions. And I felt for a long time that, if a country doesn't have religion, doesn't have faith, doesn't have God, it's going to be very hard to be a good country. There's no reason to be good. I want to be good because you want to prove to God that you're good, so you go to that next step, right? So that's very important to me. I think it's really very important.
I think he was talking about Celebrity Apprentice. Later, he was asked about Greta Thunberg's latest failed seafaring PR stunt. I wonder, is she just a troublemaker?
Well, she's just a troublemaker, You mean she's no longer into the environment, now she's into this. She's a troublemaker. She has an anger management problem. I think she should see a doctor. She needs anger. If you ever watch her, she's a young person. She's so angry. She's so crazy. Now you can have her. She's just a troublemaker.
I think he's being too kind. When I hear troublemaker, I think of Dennis the Menace. She's more like crazy Joe Davola from Seinfeld. Wow. I am old. Earlier today, during a meeting with Canada's Prime Minister, they have one now, Trump shared what he thought about him. I wonder if he's a good man that does a great job, but is a tough negotiator.
He's a good man. He does a great job, and he's a tough negotiator.
So then what's holding things up? If he's a great man and you want to do a deal with Canada, why aren't you?
Because I want to be a great man, too.
Thank you very much. Do I need to say it? We don't deserve him. Elaine, a lot of stuff there. I love how the way he unites all the religions under one thing if we all want to go to heaven, which is pretty much a uniting thing.
That's why we have confession.
Yeah, exactly. Do you go to confession?
Of course I go to confession.
Oh, really? Are you Catholic?
I am.
Oh, good for you.
And Greta Thunberg needs a new haircut.
Yes, she does.
What's up with the bangs?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Greece likes bangs.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. So, what do you think of... What are you laughing at, kids? What do you make of his take on religion?
I think he's right. I mean, I think that, overall religion has been sort of the benchmark for keeping people in line, And there's no golden gates, there's no purgatory, there's nothing. If you're just bad, you just go
right
to hell.
Yeah, you go right to Applebee's with the
And
view.
you're right, we don't deserve him.
We don't deserve
We
him.
go right to Applebee's.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, was there something in there that kind of piqued your interest? Was it the Greta? Was it God? Do you believe in God, Jamie?
I do believe in God.
Oh, good for you.
He hasn't been very nice so far, but...
Maybe he is, and you just aren't aware of it.
Yeah, I think that's what it... But my favorite part of the story was, like you mentioned, is Greta's haircut. I feel like the older she gets, the more she looks like when Adam Sandler dresses like a woman in his movies.
Yeah.
She's got the perfect name. Doesn't Greta Thunberg sound... Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, you are, Thunberg.
It sounds like exactly who she is. Greta Thunberg is like you'd never hear like, oh, Greta Thunberg came over and gave us flowers. It's like it would be like if Joy Behar's name was Fatty McLeodlie. Did you see her response on Instagram? She has these supporters that are not, they don't ever think it's something for press. They just are. Her response, basically, you don't have to read this. So Trump goes, you need a doctor. This response, to summarize, it says, no, you need a doctor. Yeah. And they're like what comes after that? Like, oh, I know you are, but what am I? It's like the most basic. And they're clamoring, they're just clamoring behind it. And I don't know, and she, by the way, she started believing all this stuff when she was 8.
Yeah.
And I feel like no one's kind of come and gone Like my son, I took him to Vegas the other day, and he thought this guy dressed as Super Mario on the strip was Super Mario because he's 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the way, we're walking up behind this guy. My son goes, "Can I get a picture with Super Mario?" And I go, "I don't have time to explain to him the difference between a video game character and a meth addict." So I go, "Why don't we just pay $5 to get a picture?" And as we're walking up behind the guy, he takes off his head in front of my little boy. And this is a true story. And he starts smoking a joint. And now my poor little boy will never be able to get this memory out of his head of Mario and me smoking a joint.
Father of the Year. For Divorce Dads Monthly, you can get it with your AARP subscription. Kat, what if Jamie hits on something about like the popularity of Greta Thunberg? What if that is the left's Trump? What if that's the only thing they have? Kind of like if you think about what is countervailing Trump, we think, no, it's not, like all the politicians are too small. What if it's Greta, a global figure? No?
No. I mean, there's only one Trump, though.
Yeah.
There's only, because and she did hit back at him, obviously, kind of saying that he was kind of angry, but I think Trump is, he's only really angry in the written word.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you read his post, you're like, whoa, this guy's mad. But then you hear him talking and he'll say these very harsh things without ever, he's just like this.
Yeah.
Which is the most frustrating person to argue with.
Yes.
You know, when you're like, you're mad and they're not mad, then you're mad. Like, why are you not mad?
I've learned that talking to you.
Really?
No, it's the way Trump handled like Rand Paul on the debate stage where he just kind of was like casually going, you're almost off the stage. And he just never gets mad, just like withering. I was just joking, by the way. Don't.
It's okay. I'll remain calm.
Tommy, you are a practicing Catholic. No question in there. Just want to put. No, what do you make of Trump's kind of assessment of religion, morality, and society?
It's very interesting. And I love the phrase. He has these profound phrases sometimes. They're just kind of in the middle of his whole show, you know? And he said, you know, without religion, without faith, without God, it's very hard to have a good country. And like, that's such a great statement. And then he kind of had all these other jokes around it. But the thing is, he's obsessed with heaven.
Yeah.
He keeps talking about heaven.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the amazing thing. He got shot. And then he came here and he sat in that seat and he was laughing about it with you and he was talking. It's like, I can't even believe he can joke about it. I'd be in shock. I mean, I can't even talk about getting shot and I've never been shot.
Yeah.
But and the greatest thing, the insight into Trump's mind, he said, you got to try to get into heaven. He says, he didn't say heaven. He said, you have to be good because then you can get to that next step.
Yes.
Which is so funny. That next step, he's so ambitious, he thinks there's more steps after heaven.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.